Okay. Saturday stream. Oh, it's still 20 seconds. Wait. I don't know if it's working. Maybe it is working. Okay, now it's positive. Maybe I should start now. Hey guys, this is Dynamite coming to you live from Hong Kong again. I just do streaming last week. Wait, let me drink some water. So, I decided to do streaming for something new. Hold on. I decided to do something new, like play some new game, not new games. The games are just not just voice and demo and Citus on Saturday. And I will try but don't worry, I will still do demo, Citus and voice on Sundays, I think. But it just gives me a chance to do like play other games while I can also still working with my something I like music games. So today so may not be every week, but if I stream on Saturdays, it will be something not music related. Maybe I should say it's not voice, Citus and demo related. I can't make up my decisions yet. For Sundays we'll do something music related. Let's just make that. Okay. Currently there are not many guys coming on. Yeah, just me and my phone, so I need to use that to monitor the live chat, because in case you come over here to see me play Portal Stories and I play it on full screen and I can't see the messages, so I need to use something. I asked it on Twitter that whether what I should play, like either Undertale, Bayonetta or Portal Stories, but you know, I'm not that famous yet, so no replies, of course. So don't worry, I'm not that depressed yet. I mean, if if there are no suggestions or replies, I'll go with the default, which is the Portal Stories main. Yeah, I don't think there will be any, so I think I should start the game quick. And switch. You see? Oh, maybe I should do this. Yep. Here we go. And now I can't see the stream while I play the game. So maybe let me just move the mic a little bit forward. So I will check the live chat like every once in a while. I apologize if I didn't see your message and then you left. Okay, now before we start this Portal Stories, maybe I should give a little backstories. I think I didn't watch the wiki, I just played once, and give a little impression of it. This should be the background should start between Portal and Portal 2 somewhere, because there are some spoilers. I can only tell you that. And currently, other than the story mode, there is an advanced mode. So I'm probably I decided to play the advanced mode because this one is I think it's much more difficult. You know, the original stories from Portal 2, the puzzles are overall easy, okay, I guess. I can't say easy for someone who didn't know how to solve the puzzle. So maybe without me saying a lot of things, I probably won't say much during gameplay because I got focused on it. And we start from the beginning. Maybe this will take a while. Hopefully it doesn't take a while. The whole gameplay. If it takes more than hour and a half, I probably should split it. Oh yeah, Portal story smell.
Is this thing on? Yeah, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson, and boy, do I have something to show you. You're here because you're the best the world has to offer. I don't say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest compliments you'll ever get in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos-laden shower curtains for the military. But I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing. Which brought you here.
Lots of
You're riding into the little Michigan town of...
shower curtains to become
where are we again?
company doing laboratory tests on portal guns. Wow.
Okay, so... this town doesn't have a name yet, as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be at Aperture Science Innovators. We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science. For now, though, we're gonna put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride.
I mean, it works something like Portal 2. If it's just like the personality of Cave Johnson, it's similar. Someone. What was it? How do I say Cave Johnson personality?
Alright, you're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait.
Deterrence.
Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? Alright, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. Oh, I can't re-record this.
For a boss who doesn't know how to spell station. Really? I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of things that make jokes about station. Spelling wrong station.
Now, as I said before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, though, we haven't had an accident like that in 3 days. Sorry. Make that 3 minutes.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay. I think Portal Stories start. If you watch the Steam news, Portal Stories just released like 2 years. So I guess this one is not very old. I don't know how you define old. What I mean is that one time I was working in my office, and currently I'm doing something related to virtual reality, and then I go up to Steam and found out the Portal Stories VR, which is made by the same company, and then I found out Portal Stories Mail.
Here at Aperture Science Innovators, we love to give back to the community. So, instead of just giving back, we made our own community, entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete, on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch up a dent in the wall because someone was too hands-on.
I wonder if there's anyone here. Oh, we can't get in. I mean, I like this kind of games, like which is just like a puzzle game, which.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good. Anyway, just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
Right, no. I'll go to the left. Just see if there's anything here. Where did I start? Oh yeah. I like this kind of puzzle things, which is fun. Like if you do something good, it requires you to give your brains a little exercise, something like that. Guys, there's another guy. There's one more guy.
So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
If you play Portal 2, you know the office is like 1,000 meters below. I think. So if you think you want to use the stairs, please do so, and tell me how much time you need to go down the next scene, maybe this is a spoiler, but maybe not. It's not directly related to the game. Portal Stories VR, after you finish the game, there will be a scene where you can just do the same, where you can where you can just
Here at Aperture, we're always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project.
Which is this
When the
one.
bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test can happen in thin air." Well, thanks to some use of the old calculator between the ears and a generous helping of the "You're Fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this. Introducing the Aperture Science Innovators Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice rebar. They seem like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my... Anyway, the bean counters cried like babies when they saw the cost of these things, but they wet their pants when I threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here, and I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovators Short-Term Relaxation Volt.
I don't understand why GLaDOS like. I don't know why GLaDOS like Cake Jones. I mean, he's like he supports what he said, what Cake Jones says. No, it. Oh, did you see this? This is one of the puzzles in Portal 2. I mean, if you remember.
When you get to the offices, I'll tell you a bit more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vaults and lie in a bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes. An hour at most if something goes wrong. Don't worry. We've got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you won't have to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
There's 2 guys. We're not still doing a single puzzle yet. But I mean, you need to consider this as a new storyline. You need to explain everything, so it's okay, I guess.
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay the night, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets. They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 signs boys disappear because of him.
U.S. Department of Defense Contractor of the Year runner-up. 1952.
Don't worry, those turrets won't kill you. The safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. Crazy Harry lied to me.
Recorded messages. So I'm pretty sure someone died after they said Keith Johnson's shower curtain salesman of 1943.
If you're hearing this message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
This time I won't do any find any Easter eggs because maybe next time, maybe because it takes time, kinda. We're still sleeping in the oil drum. We are sleeping in the oil drum.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer. I'm so sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though, we got shot okay. Nothing's different, nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber, I'll tell you a bit more out there.
Give you maybe I shouldn't spoil.
Don't worry about the heights. Had a few of my scientists make what's called long fall aperture science innovators long fall boots. That was easier to think of than I thought.
I won't say anything.
Pick that yellow device up. Don't worry, it's not hazardous. I've had the scientists leave you a new device to help you. Yeah, that's right. A new test. Congratulations! You get to test something else now. Double the experiments for you.
But I'll give you some hint. Do you realize that the colors of the thing is different? The color of the subtitle has changed. Type.
There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this. Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Yeah, to get the salt mines deeper, to get more testing spheres in. Yeah, that's it. Just ignore that.
Now we're finally doing something. Great.
Don't mind all this too. We just had earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah, you get lots of those here in Michigan. These earthquakes even shook up time a bit. Some stuff from the future got here. Yeah, that's how it's here. Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president. Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kinda did some redecorating in here. Destroyed the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
Oh, so that's the exit. We can't get here. I mean, I played one side.
gotta be something you can use to launch yourself over the door. There has to be another way out.
They're not working. Maybe I should explain a little bit. For someone who didn't play. This gel. If you run over it, you'll get speed boost. That's it. I think it's good enough explanation, I guess. Don't get the last part of that here. A little demonstration here. So what will happen if you use speed to go into the portal? It will do something like this. You jump up. So you'll run up there. Maybe you should consider this as a rough walkthrough so you don't feel sorry about how I explain everything. I think. After all, this is a live stream. I didn't say it was a let's play or whatever. Okay, I explain everything with commentary this time. So you see those orange gel gives you the movement speed, and then if you go through a portal, it will still have the speed boost you still have. So if you go in here, go into this portal, and then you can transfer, and then you can just float outside. Maybe I should explain everything.
I know, things might look different than what you're used to. But while you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some Aperture Science nanomachines come in and build all this stuff. Yeah, that's it. They're quick little guys. Faster than any science guy I got.
You mean the cores?
Beyond that door is one of the new testing tracks. Totally, completely new. Get through it and head to the first testing sphere. I'll let you know more there. Now, I just want to make sure you know something before you go any further. We have these new inventions called emancipation grids in place to prevent objects from moving around to other tests. Now, some guy decided that it would be a good idea to make ones that prevent people from going through, and installed one where people needed to go through.
This is what they call. And this one doesn't appear in Portal 2. So what does this do is, if you play Portal 2, you know there will be a blue one, and then there is the red laser one. Blue one does not allow you to portal through or put any objects that go through other than yourself. The red one is opposite. You cannot get through it, but any other objects can get through it. This one is both of them. It's a combination of these two. So anything's kind of main power.
You can turn the power off. You can easily turn it back on. That switch isn't like the rest of them. The others trip a circuit breaker that causes an entire part of the facility's power grid to blow up. So remember, the one in here is good. All others, bad. I think these switches were designed for two people. Maybe your new test can help.
Big hint. So you need to do both switches in a limited time, but if you walk over there, it's not possible to do. So what you need to do is just I forgot to turn the power back on. I'm stupid.
Remember, you can always turn the power on or off again.
Okay, I get it. what you need to do is do something like go over there. I mean, this one is not difficult. So.
The new testing track is just through here. Oh, that's meant to happen. Just to test your reflexes, you know, after your short sleep.
Yeah, that does. That really scared me. So now you need to go there. I don't think there will be any other places you need to go. So you need to go down to the pipe and then just walk to it. And I don't like scares. I like scaring people, but I don't like being scared. I really want to do a Halloween make, dress like something and then just go scare someone. But Hong Kong doesn't have this kind of options.
Ah yes, Bravo Volta, the... hold on. 5th testing track, yes, 5th. You'll need a portal device to get through. Sorry, I meant a portable quantum tunneling device. Look, it's in your hands right now. The scientists did their job. You'll do fine.
Now this one is the blue one. If you shoot a portal in, it will go off. So think it through, huh? Maybe I should propulsion gel, blue thing. Now I need to explain again. Some explaining again. The blue gel allows you to jump high. You can jump in like trampolines. If you duck, you will stop jumping. And that's what I think it's more. Just say it will wash off all any gel effects on the floor. It makes more sense. By the way, all gels can apply to blocks. So if you put a box under these gels, they will all apply the effects. Like if it's a propulsion gel, it will have bouncy. It's just like a bouncing ball just bounce everything. So first thing you need to do, place a portal here, and there's one you can tuck it up there. You will need those. Because you need this to be a bouncy thing to get up there. Why do you need to get up there? Because you need a box. So this thing will turn off the screen. After you turn off the screen, you immediately get a box. Quick! Duck. And what you should do right now, you need to keep this one here. And you need to, what you want to do is to disable this one, because this one is very, very troublesome. Nothing can get through it. So solve this quick. this one is connected to the button over there, so you need to jump over there. So how do you jump over there? Good question. All you need to do is do a portal here, and a portal here, and then let the gels get off. I thought the box just got moved. A portal and leave one. What you do is jump and teleport. Ah, shit. Man. Actually, this one, it will be better to do it this way, I think. Time it correctly to teleport, because if you made it, I mean you can always make two, but I think that somehow this is a little bit easier to handle. This one will be permanently on once you click it, so don't worry about. This box, it's required. Now what you need to do is to what you need to do is to like this. Maybe not, it doesn't have to be this one. I'm tired. What you want to do is to apply the gel over here, and then you can jump over there. That's the goal. That's the goal. So how to do it? See, there's a place you can just watch this place and shoot. So you notice if you just jump down, you will get teleported to here. If you're unsafe about whether you can jump over there with the box, you can just jump without the box. Go back here. And if you can always take the box. But taking the box is much more difficult than going inside a portal. What you need to do now is to make a teleportal here and jump down. Then you got the force to jump over. You can leave this one. Okay, safe. See there is a teleport. It's portable wall here, so you can always come back here again. Okay, there we go.
Now everything about this test is lead-lined, according to my 1950s notes here in my 1950s filing cabinet. Says it's harmful to humans. I mean, not harmful to humans. You'll be okay. Perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, and don't worry about the boxes. We got a ton backstocked ready for this kind of thing. Thrown at the wall, destroyed, rinse and repeat. Useless little things. Made them in an hour.
You will need two. I think it's finished now. Okay. Now you need two boxes. This one here. And you need one more. This one and another one. You need to stand on this plate and there's a block drop down here. You see the mark. You need to make it hit that box. Hit that plate and drop another box here. So how does this work? You missed, bitch. There's something you need to know. This is some facts you need to know. There can only be one box per machine. So if you manage to destroy one, then it will make an. If you manage to like activate this one to drop another one, this one will get destroyed. So how does this help you? Something like this. Because this will get destroyed every time, so you can use this one to help you.
You're not dead. That means that high toxicity lead didn't get in the air and, I mean, great job, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. You really are a merit to science. Or something like that. Just remember the Nuremberg Olympics. Now see, this test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators Propulsion Gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record says they didn't make that until the 70s. Never you mind that. Just solve science.
you have the blue gel. You want this to better. Why? Because you can always come back to this. Okay, so anywhere is fine as long as it's not the safe order, please. That's good. Okay. Now we have the portal right there. Now, if you remember, if you jump over there, it will hit this. So we can always just jump over and then just go over. Not the explanation is good. They will keep just...
Alright, hold up a second, Mel. I don't think you're that stupid that you're going to fall for this anymore. I'll be blunt now. I'm not Cave Johnson. This isn't the 1950s. Everyone you knew and loved is dead. And now you're stuck here in Aperture Science, down with the trash. Like me. After everyone left because of that boat. Which I'm sure you already knew, but whatever. However, I can get us out of here. If you're willing to let a voice in the sky who just told you he was lying the entire time he was talking to you control nearly every movement you make. Is that okay? I'll just take your silence as a yes. Oh, right, you can't answer me. Just do what I say and you'll be fine. Okay?
You need this to get the gel because you need you want this block to go over there. But if you don't press this one, the field will be on and you cannot go over there. So what you need to do is this. You need to drop the force of gravity. You also need to bounce it. There's an easy way to do this. remember what you did. The last puzzle, you can jump back down. Do the same thing. Maybe tomorrow we'll do the music game. There will be a lot more guys, but I just want to do this one first.
So about before, you can get why I said all that, right? I'd rather not have my one chance of escape have a panic attack and die on me after years of being suspended in a faulty relaxation vault. Which could be a real possibility, because as my records show, the old test could cause heart attacks after small exposure to the chemicals. And you were pumped full of them. So, let's all just take a breath and start over. My name's Virgil. I'm a core from up in the Enrichment Center. And before you even think of asking, yes, there is a building above you, and yes, I came from it. I'm not crazy. Don't be too alarmed though. A lot's changed since you got put on ice.
Jump over there. You can just jump. So you need to fight. So you need to prepare yourself over there. So what you can do is this. Jump. But you can jump down and safe. But you cannot get over there. Now do the same thing as you propel yourself up. This time. Here. Wait, what the? This difficulty. I remember already. This is how we do it. Yep, there we go. But you need to block the enemy. So you can take it. You hit the button. You thought this one is gonna help? No, no, I don't. I think it will. Maybe. to which one you've done.
Good job, Nell. See that pipe there that the repulsion gel's leaking on? That'll take you to the pumping station. Jump down and walk on it. Oh, and try not to fall off. That goo down there is corrosive, and it doesn't like human skin.
Maybe if you've got the propulsion gel, and maybe the easy will have the repulsion gel that you don't have to do all the things.
Now, according to my records of this room, there should be a turret shooting range at the far side of the room. If you can get through there, you should be able to get to the 4th testing track. That'll take you up to where I am.
You marked it. The teleporters are up there. Tell you to do so, do so. This one is okay to stand on. But I think this is the easiest thing to do. This. Maybe that is the engine, I don't know. Just do the jump. Just jump over there. I mean, it's not cheating, right?
Good. That gel should help you get past those turrets. Should be a straight shot to the next testing track. Go to that door down at the very end. You know, the one with the giant wheel on it. Do it again. It'll open this time, I swear. Just give it some elbow grease. Oh, come on, you got this. One more shot. Well, great. You can fling yourself all over the place and get past some old turrets that are firing live rounds, but you can't get a door open? What kind of Olympian are you? Alright, let's see what we can do. There's a longer route through a repulsion gel pumping station. Guess you're going to have to go that way.
We need this too.
You can get through this pumping station and prepare yourself to get out of Bravo Volta into the Lima Whiskey testing track. That should bring you closer to me and to your own escape from this facility. All right, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is going on here? Well, Aperture's early tests weren't always that successful. You were unlucky. That was the worst test Cave Johnson ever greenlit. But it's nice for me to have an Olympian at my disposal. Yeah, I have that information from you at the 1936 Nuremberg Olympics. You should have gotten that silver medal.
humans had bad experiments at any time. Oh, we can't go here.
And our good luck just ran out. I can't override the locks to that test chamber. Maybe there's a way over it. See if there's anything you can use.
There's a lot of things we can use. Whether it's useful or not. So we'll jump down there and set a portal here. Use the orange one. And then you just get yourself way over there. Go! I wonder if this one can be solved. I do want to solve it. No? No. Well, let's see. This one dropped the block. This one is pressing it. This one's pressing it. Wait, what? That's it? No. Wait, it's two. It's not easy.
Alright, look. I'm sorry for what I said back there. We're in this together. You're my ticket out of the junkyard down here. I'm your ticket to the outside world. I'll do my best to keep the insults at a minimum. Just try harder next time.
Because you always have to be a douche. Insult everyone. Clouds do the same. Wheatley do the same, I think. Wheatley is Eric.
I kind of have a bit of bad news. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear any more bad news after the security override. I couldn't do. My records of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit after the third section of this test. However, I don't know if getting there will be that easy. You got it in you, though. You're my Olympian, who might not have a beating heart anymore.
I forgot. So this whole thing with let's go in one direction. I think it's enough speed now. Go! I one time hit the wall and it just dropped down. I mean, it's possible to do that. Now you need the block. I think it's over again. If possible. Actually, you need to. You use this as a trigger point that you can jump over. but you need movements, so use gravity to help you. Now this one may not be tricky, but for someone who doesn't know how to play portals, after you go in the portal, use this portal, the color that you use on top, and teleport here. So now you can just do instant teleport over there. Okay?
Wait a second, I'm getting some strange voice coming through. I'll patch it through.
Scanning. Lima Whiskey. 70% complete. No vital signs detected. Initiating flooding procedure.
That's coming up from new aperture. What's a... My scans are going nuts. Something's happening. The sphere's unstable. Get out of here. Run!
But don't worry, this is not a timer puzzle. There would never be a timer puzzle in portal. Because this one is not needed. But you will use this one, teleport yourself to here and jump over there. I tried to jump this and I hit those. Now this one is, you see there's a black red stood over there. So this one has to be pressed. I just make it a mess I miss, fuck! Nay.
That explosion blew the whole toxic goo pump station apart. It's letting flood waters out. We gotta get out of here. It's not safe. Get through the control centers. There's a transition seal leading up to where I am. Hurry, before this whole place floods or comes down.
Can't pick it up? No.
The place is exploding. Rocks are falling everywhere, and you're taking the elevator. What if the power went out? You'd be trapped.
I take what I want, bitch. Not that one. That one. So I need to go down there here. I didn't figure out we need to go through here there. Because I don't use terrain, it's like oh fire. Oh fire. Oh water. Convenient water. And where do we go this one? What now?
You gotta get out of there. The room's filling with smoke. Good. At least you won't suffocate in this room. But you still need to find a way to get to the transition seal. Is there anything you can use to put out the fire or something?
Yes, me. Yes, the water.
Whoa! No, don't do that. You won't bring the place down on your head.
Oh, we can't get back. There's water. Need water.
I can't believe that worked. Oh, right. Get going before something else happens.
I thought this is water. It's just water. No.
Wow. If you'd been there a few seconds earlier, you'd have been incinerated. Thank the maker you weren't, though. I need the muscle.
Not every boss can be doing this way. Fire! I think I got some 15 minutes before I need to go. After all, if we take this streaming too long, it will be not good at all. So. These boxes are not burning. I'm taking the box with me.
Okay, bad news! When the pump station blew, the floodgates opened up wide. Toxic goos rising fast, the sensors maxed out ages ago, warning lights going crazy all around. This just got a lot more serious. Control Center 95D. Only a bit further and you'll be at the hatch. Up to me. Hurry. I'll try to slow the goo down a bit. The door won't open from this side. Maybe there's some other way around or something.
You can always jump over the other side. Oops. Let me get the phone.
Great! Another blocked corridor!
Oops.
So, Mel, why don't you take your time? Look around here. I'll try to slow the rising goo down a little bit harder, I guess. Just don't take all day. Great job, Mel. You're on the other side of that door now. Yes! Very good.
I think we need this. Bitch. No! No, bitch, come on. Go. Go. I'll get you.
Doors are locked? Back in the day, the wiring was a bit strange sometimes. Try turning some machinery on, see if that also unlocks the doors. Wow, that actually worked. I mean, great! Well, that's just great. Can't we get through a room once without stuff blowing up or blocking our way? Try to find some water again or something.
Find some water. There is some water there. I need to get in. Let's see. What can we do? Some water from there.
Great. From there's just the walls. Don't get comfy though. I pulled the plug on some emergency runoff dams, but the goo is still rising. Wow! This place is massive! Whoever built this place must be a great architect.
Oh, this one.
Up high, at the back side of this room, is a control panel. It controls the hatch. Try to get there.
Give you something to... I remember I stuck in here for like 30 minutes because I didn't realize there is a portable place here. This one brings bad memories. Now you need the blue gel to put on here. You just keep doing the same thing in both walls. You need this. And also here the just save you from a little work. You don't have to do it like anytime. So jump to the wall and then bounce you. And you jump. There we go. Today's bike is a little bit windy. Orange gel. You need this. Jump. I can lift it up. Remember there is a blue one. Always remember that. Yes, I did. I'm stupid.
My records show that at least 2 people were needed to activate the vault hatch. You're one person. There's a bit of a problem there. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Bottom flange cracked. This one is horrible. This one is also horrible.
Smarter than I thought. Not a genius like me, but still. Take the elevator up to me. I'm in the junkyard just outside the hatch. It's finally time for me to repay my end of the deal.
While we are in the elevator, you say talk something.
You're a short walk to the new enrichment center from here. We'll meet up shortly. And good news, we're not going to have to worry about the goo eating us alive. I'll seal up the hatch and we don't have to worry about that anymore. That's definitely a plus.
I think this is the next chapter, right? So, what I say yesterday, I went to the Hong Kong convention in Hong Kong, which is about anime gamings and I did take some videos about it.
Oh,
Hopefully
great! You're here! I can finally get out of this technological nightmare! If you can get into the offices, I'm saved. You just might have to get around a few security fences though, trying to keep the giant human-eating rats out.
So, I did take some videos and I hope I can make something. Try to make a video by this month. Hopefully I can get something to work. We need to get up there. This one. Tell you guys about the convention in Hong Kong. I don't know, I just suddenly feel like doing so.
Hey! The floor's getting quite cold here! Hey! Hey! Over here! I'm right over here! Hey, Mel. Nice to finally see you. It's kind of dark here, though. You should turn the power on so we can get the lights working. There's more offices on the other side of the double doors. Check there. Turn the power on first, then pick me up. Lights, check. Camera, check. Action, hopefully not.
Detecting power surge at sub-basement station 26. Threat level, moderate. Activating security protocols.
So much for no action. Come back and pick me up.
Fence. I don't like doing parkour stuff.
Lights,
I'm not good
check.
at parkour.
Camera, check. Action, hopefully not.
Detecting power surge at sub-basement station 26. Threat level, moderate. Activating security protocols.
So much for no action. Come back and pick me up. Whew. Good. That floor was getting very cold. My motherboard was almost going critical. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Hey, Mr. Virgil Gorgai, how were you able to control everything and see everything in the old testing facility? Well, one simple answer. Wi-Fi. I'm fully Wi-Fi capable. Anyway, take me over to the elevator control room. There's a management rail I can use to get back up to the enrichment center. Oh, and I can also get an elevator for you.
Here? No. Put you down. No, I can't put you down. No.
Much better. Good to be back on track again. Let me go back here and get your elevator so we can get out of here. Yes. This should help.
Oh.
That wasn't me, I think.
Detecting security override at sub-basement 26. Generator override command initiated.
Override generator override command.
Error. Scanning for life forms. Unregistered life forms detected in facility. Commencing termination program. 3 targets acquired. 1 organic, 2 mechanical.
Well, at least I can get you out of here now. We'll worry about that voice on the intercom later. I'll meet you upstairs.
Toxic contaminant level from testing track Lima Whiskey rising. Time to contact with enrichment center to be determined. Flooding procedure commencing.
You hear what do you say? 1 mechanic, 1 organic, 2 mechanical. This will be explained later. I'm not going to spoil everything. So. Which chapter did we stop? Almost time there. We will stop at the next loading.
The elevator, it wasn't going to my testing track, so I've rerouted the lift. Luckily for you, it's not too far away. These things can take forever sometimes. And there's no magazines to read. So annoying. Welcome to my testing track. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it'll do. Let's see if I can just get this door open and get us out of here.
Yay, we're back.
Okay, sorry, I can't help you with this testing track. All Aperture Science AIs have been programmed to not help with solving the tests. I can, however, test to see if everything still works. It's been a while since I fell off that management rail and plummeted down into that pit, so maybe some stuff broken in my absence. Checking the funnel. Working. Fizzler. Changing over. And toxic goo drainage pipe. Eaten away by toxic corrosive goo. Oh, lovely. That's not important. You can do this test just fine. I hope.
You did.
She couldn't even open the door.
She couldn't even open the It is possible to do this one, but it takes me some time. This one is used. Just consider it as a block this time. Now you can get out because this is red now. But you can quarter out. And you need this too. Get the water. You need to get the block inside to get out of here. But once you remove this one will because you can always click the button outside to remove this block and get it back outside. So now you got this one. What you need is to place these 2 blocks under the portable floor. And then carry it back. Come back here. This one will be used later. Remove this. Now this button can trigger this. Because I have to do this.
First detected in test chamber Virgil 1. Assuming automated control of entire testing track.
Great! Just great! It seems you tipped off whatever that thing is to our presence. It has taken control of the testing track.
Ah, this one also difficult. First thing, you need to fill this road to the gel. It's important to be fair. Why can't you just... I get something wrong. It's not needed that one.
Center detected. Removing immediate threat.
Well, so much for that.
Exit. We still have the exit original one right there. Okay, first off, okay, fuck, you need this one quick. This to press the button. To press the button. To do something like this. But we need to teleport ourselves. But once you remove either of these corners, the filter will get back on. So you need to place a portal there to get back. Go. And then this. You can go like this. Remember what I said about this gel? If you walk into a portal with a force, you get dragged up. So if you drag up, you will get in. Okay. So now place a portal here. Now we're going up. And place the portal back up here. And here. Now it's on.
Elevator descending to exit 1 of testing track Virgil.
I'll keep trying to take control back. In the meantime, keep going through the testing track.
Oh, loading screen. That means we need to stop here because the streaming is way too long for... How long do we have? I don't know how long have we been. But either way, we need to stop because I don't want it to make it a 2-hour stream. No one likes a 2-hour streaming. And stop. So don't worry don't worry because we're in chapter 3. So I think we can end this series next week, next Saturday. Okay, I'll finish doing the streaming Saturday then. And tomorrow I think on maybe 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. and Central Time +8. But they say UTC +8 because we're in Hong Kong. Hong Kong use Central Time +8. We will do something we did last week, which is playing voice demo, Cytus, and any other music game that someone suggested. I think it also lasts an hour or so. Because I got some new keys for voice. I got 4 keys. Maybe some other people will suggest what kind of songs to unlock. But that's just something to do tomorrow, and I don't think I will explain a lot of it. So I guess this is today's streaming. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will post the details about tomorrow's streaming on Twitter. So if you want to know anything about streaming or any news about the channel, you should really follow me on Twitter. And if you want to see something more, or you want me to play something else, always comment me down in the comment section or post it on Twitter. I keep watching them. If you want to see more of these, you should also subscribe to my channel. Self-promoting. I'm not good with self-promoting. So if you guys want to see the music streaming, be sure to come over here at 3 p.m. UTC plus 8. No, 4 to 5 p.m. UTC Central Time plus 8. And I think that's all I save, right? Yeah. If it's not safe, I'll manage to do the same thing again. Don't worry. And that's all for today's streaming. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you tomorrow. And this is Dynamite signing out, live from Hong Kong.